Thanks, Katrina. Autistic people tend not to like sport. I don't know the exact reason for this. I know with some autistic people, they don't like the social part and prefer non-team sport. Back when I didn't like sport, it was because I didn't like being tired at the end. However, this has turned around. I am now involved in netball and athletics. In today's video, I will explain how this 180-degree turn happened.
Sport in Adelaide, the very start.
In year 4, when I was 9 years old, some people in my class were competing in sport. I wanted to be like them but didn't actually do anything because I didn't do any sport.
Sport in Adelaide, gymnastics.
Later that year, I started gymnastics through an accidental way. I was playing, and after I did something, my mum was like, "You're good at gymnastics," so that's how I started doing it. The school I went to had a gymnastics club which I joined, and I enjoyed it because the gymnastics is different from other sport.
Moving to Queensland.
The next year I moved to Queensland and continued doing gymnastics there. A few months later I moved to Perth, which is where I live now. I couldn't find a club there, which was a shame, but it also started the transition to other sport.
Moving to Perth, Part 1, swimming.
My family was talking to our next door neighbours' 2 kids who weren't far in age from me. They did swimming, and then I joined their swimming club, which I don't do anymore, and will explain why later.
Moving to Perth, Part 2, netball.
I went to a small primary school which only had netball available for girls and floorball for boys. My mum enrolled me into netball, which I'm happy she did, because my high school also had netball, and I still do it now.
High school Part 1, quitting swimming.
With swimming, I was behind for my age group, which I was complaining about. I don't remember saying I wanted to quit, but that did happen in year 7, which came to me as a surprise. I thought it had something to do with my sister because she quit at the same time as me, but years later I found out it was because of me complaining. My advice is, if you're bad at a particular sport, don't quit because you will eventually become really good, probably within a few years.
High school Part 2, cross country.
My high school had an annual cross country which was compulsory to take part in. My natural sporting ability is terrible. Without any training, I would be twice as slow as everyone else. Because of this, in my year 7 cross country, I came 99th out of 140 people. In year 10, I started training for cross country by running the cross country distance 3 kilometers at a park that I lived near every day. So in my year 12 cross country, I came 35th with a time of 18 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a huge improvement from year 7.
High school Part 3, athletics.
In year 10, I didn't know anyone outside of school and I wanted to meet new people. Because I realized joining athletics/running wouldn't be hard at a late time, so I joined a club which I started in year 11. Because study was hard during the last few years of school, I was only allowed to train on Friday nights, but now I do more training.
Sport in the present day.
These days, I play netball, but not at a very high level. I don't compete in athletics because my team only does short distance training and I have more training in long distance, so I don't know if I can actually do it at a competition, but I'm sure some opportunity will eventually come. I never stopped my cross-country training, and now I do short-distance training on top of that. Thanks for watching. I feel like this video taught an important lesson. You can never start sport too late. So make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other social media, which is linked below.